Hello guys, today we are back in another video. Today we're gonna be ranking Roblox Rivals weapons. So let's begin. Alright, so first up is the crossbow. I'm picking the crossbow because it recently got a buff, I think, and sniper got a debuff, like a debuff that changed Roblox Rivals history. They made the hitbox not slightly smaller, but smaller, like a lot smaller. So, well, not a lot, but you have to precisely aim for the head. That's what I'm saying. But the crossbow, it didn't get a debuff. Look. Wait, look. Here, see? The hitbox didn't change at all, so you don't have to shoot directly in the head. You can just aim here and you still get it. Like how's that even possible? So yeah, and you can do pretty good trick shots with this too, like with the crossbow. Like you just have to headshot. Wait. And headshot. Oh no, never mind. But it's kind of hard to do the trick shots. But the crossbow is good. It's a very good alternative for the sniper. So yeah, very good alternative. Yeah. So yeah, the crossbow, I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10 because it's really good. Alright, next up is the handgun. Alright, the handgun is not too bad. The handgun is not that bad, and yeah. It's actually a good weapon, to be honest. Like, you can just... You can click rapidly, and you can't hold it to shoot, but you can click rapidly. But that just gets my aim off. But this is just a very basic weapon, so I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10. Alright, next is the katana. Now the katana might be a little underused a little bit, because katana is actually kind of OP. It's a very good weapon. Like, it has an ability where you can deflect bullets, and it does more damage than the knife. Than the knife slash. It does more damage than the knife slash. So yeah. And this is just the melee, and yeah. But if you're in a situation where someone has a crossbow, or like a projectile weapon, or something like a projectile weapon, then the katana can't deflect it. It's just, yeah. So you don't need the spray to always penetrate it. You can use a projectile weapon like the grenade launcher or RPG. So yeah, I'm just gonna do something right here. So I can like, I can just do that and then boom. So yeah, it's gonna get a 9 out of 10 because it's really OP. Alright, next up is the subspace. Well, I think I know what you're thinking. This utility is the only OP utility in the entire game. Well, let me show you. It's not really. Not really. I mean, it's just a pay-to-win weapon. Not all pay-to-win weapons are great. But a subspace trip mine is good for like hitting trick shot, like that, and the subspace is, but the subspace is actually bad. It's actually bad at the same time because look, it's very small and you can just walk right past it, and it's not invisible. It's just visible. but you have to precisely touch it. But the problem with this is that it's very small. So you need 2 subspaces to fill this gap. Unless someone goes in here. Like, that's just... They can like, wait, let me say an example. Wait. Let me do an example. Alright, so. For example, if I want to get past these 2 subspaces. Oh, wait. And I forgot, even if you turn, it's just the hitbox will detect it. But the subspace is not that bad. So I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. Yeah, to be honest, it's a 6 out of 10. Alright, the next thing we're going to be rating is the paintball gun. Paintball gun is actually good, but since it got changed into a projectile weapon, it's not really that good. But the hitbox is really, it's really large. Like, look. I'm aiming for the wall and it's still hitting the yellow guy. Look. Like how? Not even aiming for him. See that? It still counts. Like, and you can send a splatter of paint to blind them, I think. Yeah, you can. So yeah, I'm gonna rate this 8 out of 10 because the hitbox is very, very large. So that's what makes it OP, and it'll annoy players very, very easily. Alright, so the next thing I'm gonna rate is the grenade launcher. Alright, so the grenade launcher is very good for movement. Like, it's a very, like, you know, good weapon. So for example, like, see, like that. But the grenade launcher is a projectile, but it does a lot of damage for a projectile though. Like, if you don't do direct hit, it does 40. But genuinely, I think the RPG is better than the grenade launcher, but they added this mechanic where they just make it bounce. So this is actually kind of good. The bounce mechanic is actually kind of good if you want to, you know, do this. And it's really good if you want to do this too. So it lands on you. Oh, there we go. So the grenade launcher is decent. So I'm gonna give it 7 out of 10. Alright, so next is the energy pistol. The energy pistols is the best pay-to-win weapon and actual weapon in the whole game. Like, look. It's insanely rapid, and it does insane damage with, and it has infinite ammo. Obviously, that's the good part of it. But look. It's very rapid and it can kill people faster with headshots and body shots, faster than the flamethrower in close range. So yeah, it's a really good weapon. 10 out of 10. Alright, so next thing I'm gonna rate is the flamethrower itself again. Well, not again, but you know. So the flamethrower's got this cool ability where you can push things, and the fact is you can actually push smoke grenades. But that's the problem. Smoke grenades like disactivate flamethrowers because smoke like, I thought it was water, but like the smoke, like it just deactivates the fire, and all you can do is this, but that'll push the smoke grenade away. So it's got a counter and a counter attack first. It can get countered, but it has a counter attack for the counter. So yeah, it's not really that good. But it does really well in close range. Does really well. And you can just push enemies off the map as well. It's really good in close range, but the fact is, yeah, as a real flamethrower, yeah, you cannot get them from here. Yeah, you cannot get them from here. But here is a decent amount. So here you can't get them, which is medium range. So yeah, that's kind of bad. Alright, I'm gonna rate this 9 out of 10. Alright, next thing we're gonna rate is the minigun. Now, the minigun is extremely annoying. Like, I'm not even kidding. Minigun is actually annoying. For spammers, it's the ultimate choice for them if they're getting beaten. But like, you know. Ooh. So like, it takes a long time to shoot. It's got a delay before shooting, and it takes a long time to aim as well. So I'm gonna give the minigun's heavy, so it slows you down. So basically, I'm gonna give this a 6 out of 10. Even though it's the ultimate for spammers, it's extremely annoying. But like, it's annoying for the players to use minigun too, because it's really like annoying with the delay and stuff. Alright, the next thing we're gonna rate is the Exogun. Alright, the Exogun is not that bad actually. It's like the RPG. So direct hits include make headshots. But if it's not a direct hit, it's 10 damage. No. It's if you combine this with the RPG and Exogun, then yeah, it's gonna be a good combo. So yeah, but if you don't have the Exogun, then just use another projectile weapon or something. Pew pew. And I like the noise too that it makes when you shoot. But yeah, the Exogun is very underrated. It can penetrate through katanas and light shields. So yeah, it's very underused. But the fact is that, yeah, basically it doesn't have a lot of mag. So yeah. Alright, so the next thing we're gonna be rating is the sniper. I'm going for the sniper. You know why? Because sniper is absolutely bad now. Like, the spread is extremely bad. And I feel like the bullets are projectiles now. Look, see? Every time I try to aim for the head, it doesn't do it for, no scoping. See? So it's really hard to no scope. It's, like, really hard to no scope. And it got debuffed. The hitbox got debuffed, so yeah. See? So you have to aim precisely for the head. Otherwise, if it's anywhere not near, then yeah. So it's got debuffed, so I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10 because now it's decent. Alright, now the slingshot. Alright, the slingshot is pretty rapid. But it does some damage, but it's got 99 balls to like, shoot. But the thing is very rapid, so your ammo goes out like almost instantly. Like, it's very rapid, not like the energy pistols though. I just like the grenade launcher when the bouncy grenades. But this does a lot less damage, look. That's 8. And for the headshots, it's 12. So, yeah. But this is not good for spammers either. So I'm gonna give this 6 out of 10. Alright, now the Trowel. The Trowel is insane. You can do like jumps and stuff. Like a little glitch where you just... I can't do it. Yeah, you can also do it that way though. Like it launches you in the air, and you don't have to use the subspace. And it goes, and the fact is, the thing is, when you trowel jump, it goes higher than the subspace trip mine jump. Like, it's crazy. And yeah, stuff like that. But yeah. So yeah, the trowel. But the trowel, when you slash, it does 50 damage, so it's free shot. So I'm gonna give this a 9 out of 10 because you can trowel jump and it's insane. Alright, now the medkit. The medkit, in my opinion, is one of the best ones. One of the best utilities, I meant. Cause like you can heal like very fast if you do quick one, but it takes like 9 seconds to do full one, which only gives you a 75 health. Like how is that supposed to help us? After 10 seconds or 9 seconds of waiting, you only get 75. You should get like 100 or something, at least. So yeah, I'm gonna rate the medkit 5 out of 10. Cause it used to be OP. It still is OP, but like, you know, it's just not that OP anymore. Alright, so now we're gonna do the knife. We're so close to having the last. Alright, the knife is actually insane. Like the hitbox here. That is where the hitbox goes. Here. And slash, yeah, it only does 40 damage. That's free shot. And you can do that. And you can... And even when someone's pressed against the wall, backstab. Oh, there we go, double backstab. Alright, so this is very good. 8 of 10. 8 out of 10. Because the only thing this is, yeah. It's like... It's the most used melee, I think. Yeah. It's one of the most used melees. Because, yeah, it's pretty insane with the backstab. But if you only do like a front stab, then it only does 40. Which is same as the slash. But don't do any mistakes when you slash on the back. Don't do any mistakes when you're in front of the person's back. Because if you slash, then it only does 40 damage. But if you backstab, it does 150. So you need like a ton of skill to use this thing. Alright, I'm giving it a 7 out of 10. And now, finally, well, we're one weapon until it ends, the video ends. Alright, so the Warpstone is absolutely useless. But if you have a medkit with the Warpstone, then sure. But you can't equip medkit with the Warpstone. The Warpstone isn't a melee, it's a utility. And the medkit isn't a secondary, it's a utility too. So you can only use one utility. So basically this thing's like useless. The cooldown's not that long, but yeah, 3 out of 10, man. Alright, so now the Permafrost. The Permafrost, in my opinion, yeah. It's like the freeze ray, but instead you actually get a real weapon. Like, not just one bullet. And you can shoot it, and and it's like a rapid fire kind of weapon. And yeah, but there's this ability to freeze them and then shoot them. It does insane damage on headshots too. So yeah, this is it's one of the best primaries in the whole game. Alright guys, so if you like this ranking video, please like and subscribe and hit that bell, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace!